each other, but I would like you to look at me. So, my name is Ben Free. I'm a deputy clerk. I'm authorized to do weddings here, and I'm grateful to be able to do yours today. All right, I like to connect my couples before I connect my couples. Okay, so that means a polite way of saying I'm going to give you some advice.
Okay.
Okay, you can take it or leave it. But I found it to be helpful. I'm going on 45 years on the 25th of this month. So it's okay. So anyway, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying that I'm perfect. Totally not perfect. I totally get that. Okay, so anyway, so let's see. Emerald and Yael. Okay, so Emerald, you're a fire. Yael, you're a fire. And you guys are fires too. In fact, we're all fires, literally, because we go around and we touch each other's lives. Okay? And I say that we're like fire too because you're a burning log, okay? And you are Yael.
Yes.
And you're Emerald. Okay,
Yes.
so Emerald. As we go about and touch each other's lives, we make things better, or we can be a firefighter and squelch people, right? Put it out. So, but we do touch, and that's how our society moves forward, is because we touch each other's lives, and we build each other up. Because you know that if you take a fire log and you put the two together, you get a bigger flame. And if you want to put the fire out, you separate the big logs, and that calms the fire down and puts it out faster. Does that make sense? Okay, so the idea is you want to be your best, Yael, and Emerald, you want to be your best. In order to do that, that means you have to look at each other. Now, your first thought is eyeball to eyeball, right? That's your first thought. But what I mean by look at is, Yael, what can I do for Emerald today to make her day better, or the day better for her?
Him. It's fine.
Him. Make the day better for him. Okay? And Emerald, what can I do to make the day better for Yael? Does that make sense?
Yes.
And if you do that every morning and every night, guess what that does? That helps you to come together. All right? In order to do that, that means you need to be at 100%. All right, in order to be at 100%, you have to do things within the bonds of matrimony. So today is ground zero for you. Whatever happened up to this point is nothing, because you're starting here. And this is like a goalpost. And you're going to be operating within the goalpost and creating this life, however far it goes, right? And like fire, you're together until you're burnt out. And by burnt out, I'm not saying I'm tired of this, No, not that kind of burnt. You're dead, you're expired, you're underground. Okay? That's when you separate in a civil marriage. So you're not doing anything outside of the bonds of matrimony. So you're not doing anything outside here, just within this goalpost. And you can create a wonderful life together if you do that. Now, in order to do that, you need to be 100%. So you have to do what it takes to fix yourself. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I hate to say this, but Emerald, you can't fix.
You can say
Yael.
Vincent.
Yael. And Yael, you can't fix Emerald, okay? Only Emerald can fix Emerald, only Yael can fix Yael. And I say it silly this way, even if that means you sit down and you eat a whole half gallon of ice cream while crying to fix yourself, if that's what it takes, do that to bring you up to your 100%. Because when you're at your 100%, the two of you together are 200+%. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. Now, I'm going to tell you, Emerald, that you cannot fix Yael, and Yael, you cannot fix Emerald. So don't compare them to other people that you've known in your life, such as fathers and brothers and sisters and nephews, cousins and boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever. Let Emerald be Emerald, and let Yael be Yael, okay? If you do that, that will help you come together. I also challenge you to go on a date each week. Now you think that sounds a little funky, or
Oh, that
but
sounds fantastic.
I have found as I've gotten older, because I'm the oldest of 12, my wife is the oldest of 15.
Holy cow.
Okay, and I've got 8 children, and I've got 14 grandchildren. And only 3 of my boys are married. None of my daughters are married. I have equal boys, equal girls. Okay, so, but I'm almost to the point where that's gonna be the extent of my grandchildren, okay? But having said that, I'm just saying that I found, because of family and friends and other commitments from other people and friends and neighbors, all that I'm pulled away more. So to schedule a date, keep it sacred. Okay, even if you have to tell the boss to go fly a kite. Or go dig your own hole or whatever, whatever it is, okay. Just keep that sacred. If you do that, that will help you to come together. Now, if you still feel like you're missing each other, then that's when you sit down and you talk, you plan, you make your goals and your arrangements and see where you're headed with this. Does that make sense? And if you do that, that helps you to come together. Lastly, I challenge you to learn each other's love languages. Okay? Now, yes, and those you have some that are more favorite to you, let the young discover those. Yeah, you have some more favorite to you, let them go discover those. And address the favorite ones, often but not always, because that gets boring. All right, you don't want to do, like, having a bad day, chocolate. Having a bad day, chocolate. No. Oh, you gave me chocolate, so you think I'm having a bad day? Do you understand what I'm saying? You can see how that can turn around really fast, right? So you don't want to do that either, but address the favorite ones often. And as you do that, also validate each other. Now, a head nod is a validation, okay? A touch is a validation. A card, a note, a text, a call, a letter, a gift, present, some time away, even a listening ear. Okay, that's a validation. All those things are validation. As you validate each other, it helps you to feel important, because you know that you're helping to meet each other's needs, so it helps you to come together. All right, having said that, we'll now start the ceremony. And your family, right?
Yes.
Okay, hopefully I'm a friend.
Yes.
And you're exchanging rings?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on, I can't see. I fogged up my glasses.
Yeah.
Lizzie says, "Yay, mommy!"
Okay, I got the rings. Okay.
All right, awesome. Okay, so we are gathered here today to join in marriage. Emerald, Don, Ione, Fisher, and Yale and Neil. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So, since you're applicant 1, Emerald, we're going to start with you.
Okay.
So, Emerald, Don, Ione, Fisher, do you take Yale and Neil to be your legally and lawfully wedded spouse till death do you part?
I do.
No coercion there, right? That's your job as witnesses, to make sure it's like she wasn't squeezing hand. Right. Okay. So, Yale and Neil, do you take Emerald, Don, Ione, Fisher to be your legally and lawfully wedded spouse? Okay, by the authority vested in me through the laws of the state of Utah, I now pronounce you Emerald, Don, Ione, Fisher, and Yale and Neil legally and lawfully married as husband and wife. You put the rings on the finger, and if you have anything you want to say to each other, now is your time. And if you need tissues, I have some on the table.
Okay. You ready? About 2 years ago, I decided that I wasn't going to get married ever. I was in the lowest point of my life, and I never thought that I could get out of that. And then I met you. And suddenly I really wanted a future, and I wanted to be around. So thank you for always being in my life, and always being there to make me smile, especially when I need it, but especially when I don't. And I'm going to be there for you every day for the rest of our lives. I love you.
I had things, but they're gone now. It's the same.
Ditto, you may now hug and kiss each other as such. Yay!
Woo! Y'all are married.
So you're now married.
We're married!
Just just like sunk in, like, whoa. All right, now, if you want to get a time stamp picture, I realize the light's kind of bad because it comes into all the windows, but if you'll stand under the clock, they can take a picture of that, okay?
Okay.
Do you need tissues? Because I got some. They're right there. Do you need tissue?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna turn it off now.
Okay, but you want to get a picture.
Finish.
Get a picture of the clock, right?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna take a picture on my phone because I know how to use my phone.
You probably have the better camera.
And then I can take a picture of all four of you if you'd like. You want to leave your mask on? Is that?
Okay, look at me and smile.
I'll take it off for the picture.
Just remember your
Oh,
Mama, you swap wings off.
Okay.